Hey, how's it going? Ready to get this thing on the road?
Yeah.
You've been stuck here the whole time?
Yes.
Oh no,
Yeah.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Do you need the key?
I do indeed, yes ma'am.
I think it's unlocked already, but here
Okay.
it is.
All right, so well, here's the deal. So what I'm doing is I'm basically gonna bypass the ignition, the initial start over, and I'm just gonna install a push button in there. And so when you turn your vehicle on, that'll just get you on the road. You'll be going. I mean, it'll last forever if you want it that way, but I'll fix that ignition for you. It'll just take like probably about a week to get that. And I wanted to get you on the road. Your mom was messaging me quite a bit, so yeah, so I wanted to get you on the road. I did it to my own vehicle, and I ended up selling it like that. I never even fixed the ignition, but I did it for like 4 years and never had an issue, and it's kind of cool. But we're gonna go ahead and do that, so that way you can drive it. And then once I lock down a good housing that I can put, or ignition, I'm sorry, that I can put together, then I'll come in and I'll do it. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, God, dude, I couldn't like spit that out. Here's the deal. My mouth is incredibly dry, and it was hard to talk. It was like hard to talk. It's even still hard to talk, and I just took a big old drink. But I mean, I was like, yeah, struggling on words there. Dang oh. And here's the deal, guys. I wanted to solve something real quick because I had like, I don't know, maybe 100 comments that said, I bet it's a neutral safety switch. No, it is not that, guys. I would have dug into it a little bit more in theory, like that stuff, but here's the deal. This thing is just, I mean, if you were here putting it in the ignition and feeling what I'm feeling, you'd understand what I'm saying here. So I believe I can get to the signal wire from up here. Basically, guys, I'm going to show you what we're doing here. So I have went and picked up these 3 things. All right, so it's super simple how this is going to work. It got hot really fast. So anyway, where's our switch? This is our button here. We're just going to, let me show you real quick. So we're going to put this wire is going to go straight to the starter signal wire, and this wire is going to go straight to a positive side of, I'm probably going to put it just straight to the battery. But I am going to put in between, so the wire, in case it ever gets too hot, it'll pop a fuse before it, you know, keeps getting hotter. So we're going to put that right in the middle of it, and I'm going to run a black wire from the battery, or I mean from the starter to the switch, and then I'm going to run the red wire from the battery to the switch. So then in theory, when she turns her key, much like when I pushed my power probe on, she'll be able to just push this button here, and then it'll give power to that signal wire until the vehicle starts. Pretty simple to do, guys. It's a really easy process. Everything's a lot cheaper than it would be to install that. Like I said, though, we're going to come back out here and fix it the right way. This is just, she's missed like 5 days of school because of waiting on this cylinder housing, and it's just been a nightmare trying to order it. I already ordered one, and then they had to refund me my money because I needed to send them a key. And then it was a nightmare. Anyways, let's get this thing on the road. All right, so I was hoping to be able to get to the signal wire from up here, but I can't. I'm gonna have to go underneath it. It's just a little sketch because this freaking hill. Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Nice to see you, man.
What's up, bro?
I like your hair, dude. That's cool. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
How's it going, bro?
Yeah, you too, buddy. All right, so right there, that yellow wire is our signal wire. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna splice right into it. Simple as pie. All right, so these are heat shrinkable, so once you heat shrink them down, like I said, I'm going to go straight to the power side of the battery and then straight into the switch. We're going to get a full supply, but I am going to put, like I said, my 20 amp fuse in between. Okay, so I got it nice and secure through the firewall back there and coming out right down here. So this is a live power that we have right here. And so in theory, guys, this is what's going to happen. Once the vehicle's on and our push button's installed, once you activate it, ta-da! Pretty cool, huh? All right, so now we just have to find a good spot for this push button. All right, so I found a pretty good spot for it. It's gonna go basically just right here. Just like that. So when you turn the car on, you can just push this button right harder. First, we gotta do a little test fitting. What do you think? Looks professional? All right, it'll work. All right, guys, so here's the deal. It's time for the beau voyage, okay? So here's our push button right here. I don't know if you can see that right here. So, terrific! We've got a running vehicle, guys. We've got a working, running vehicle. How terrifico. Oh. That was awesome. Well, let's go tell the customer. We got to teach her how to use her own car. I really think the placement of that is legit. I mean, superb. Now here's the deal. Yes, obviously I would have rather just fixed the ignition, and we're coming back to do that, but she can't miss any more school, guys. And then next on my list is that thing right there. She's got a bunch of electrical issues. Okay, miss, would you like to follow me?
Yeah.
So I can show you how to use your car. Hi, buddy.
Come on.
How's it going, man?
Come on. Come on.
Hi. Here's your key. All right, so just turn it on as normal, but instead of that, and here, I'll hold the door for you. Instead of that initial crank over, once the vehicle's on, you're gonna push this button, and you're gonna hold it down until the vehicle starts. There you go.
Ready?
Yay! You wanna say woohoo?
Say yay. No.
He just shakes his head. I dig it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
You're very
How much do
welcome.
I owe you?
You're very welcome. Well, I'll talk it over with your mom. We'll figure something out. Yeah. I just... What's up, man? I like your freckles, dude. My daughter's got a face full of freckles, too. You're very welcome, guys. Hopefully you don't miss any more school. Hopefully you're not stuck here anymore. See you guys. See you, buddy. Well, that'll last her just a little while, and until we're gonna come out here in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna give it at least 2 weeks. I already ordered the new one. In case you're wondering, guys, basically all we did was bypass that initial trigger. So when that ignition isn't working as it should, it's not gonna send power to the starter, the signal wire, which basically turns it on. I mean, there's constant power going to the starter anyways from the power wire, but the signal wire doesn't turn on the solenoid to activate the starter unless that switch is there. So all we did, guys, was just bypass that initial turn. And again, you know, here's the deal. We're gonna come out here. I'm gonna reiterate one more time. We're gonna come out here in about 2 weeks and put the, but again, you see what's happening here. She's babysitting children. She's missing school. I mean, she can't go nowhere. You know what I mean?